to the Statesville Historical Collection. I don't know what we don't officially have a name for this back room, like the Tom Dooley Gallery, the Statesville Musicians Gallery from back in the day, the Bluegrass Radio Gallery on that back wall. So anyway, thank y'all, everyone, for coming out tonight. Appreciate it so much and glad you're here. I want to start out very quickly to do my thank yous first so that I don't forget. Bob and Lisa Barber, our annual weekly sponsor. Thank you so much, Bob and Lisa. Here all the time. I'm so glad to have Bob back, and so that's always a treat to have them, and we really appreciate how they support the arts. And, you know, if you don't know, Bob's a very talented musician, and he'll be back doing Old Folk with Gary Joe Wade, and that's always a treat. So if you have older protest songs or anything that you want to mention to Bob, he may listen and he may not. But anyway, it's so good to have you back. Glad you're here. All right, so we've got that. And then a big thank you to Haley Laura Jones Marketing, who's been helping with Facebook and the things that we're doing. And suddenly things look a little better. And pretty soon you'll get one of these and it'll have a QR code, so you don't have to read it. You can just, you know, like everyone else does. So excited about that. The Iredell Arts Council, North Carolina Arts Council, the grassroots funding that we get once a year helps us do what we do and helps so many other artists and musicians and art-related events here in Statesville and Iredell County. And then also Red Buffalo Brewing Company, in-kind sponsor. He donates Yingling, and that always helps to have that. And then, let's see, have I forgotten anyone? Oh, also, remember that tomorrow is the first Thursday. Steve Dave's Bluegrass Roadshow will be at Cedar Stump Pub in Troutman. Music starts at 8, and it's always a good time. And in fact, I think that Ettore, you've done Thursday with Stephen. Yeah, he's done Thursday with Stephen, so that's always a good time. MereFest is upon us, so just make sure you check your flyer or talk to me. We are Bluegrass up until MereFest. So next week we have the local boys. That's always a treat, and you know they are that house band for when everyone gets up on the plaza stage. It's the local boys who take care of providing the sound for that and playing the music. So they're always a good time and good to see them. And since it's MereFest time, up front on the black table beside the refreshments, you can register to win a pair of MereFest tickets. And about halfway through the show, I'm going to let Ruthie and these guys, they're going to draw for two pairs of one-day passes for MereFest. So, yay, it's MereFest time. All right, so without any more talking on my part, I would like for you to give a great big Statesville welcome to the Ettore Buzzini Band.
How you guys doing? Good. Almost. One, two, three. Get down, boys, go back home, back to the girls you love. Treat her right, never wrong, how mountain girls can love. Riding the night in the hot cold wind on the trail of the old lonesome pines. Thinking of you, feeling so blue, wondering why I left you behind. Get down, boys, go back home, back to the girls you love. Treat her right, never wrong, how mountain girls can love. Remember the night that we strolled down the lane, our hearts were gay and happy then. You whispered to me as the that never end. Get out, boys, go back home, back to the girls you love. Treat her right, never wrong, how mountain girls can love. Get down, boys, go back home, back to the girls you love. Treat her right, never wrong, how mountain girls can love. Oh, how mountain girls can love. Guess I got what I deserved. Kept you waiting there too long, my love. All that time without a word. Did you really think that I'd forget or I'd regret the special love I had for you, my baby blue? All those days became so long. Did you really think I'd do you wrong? Dixie, when I let you go, thought you'd realize that I would know, I would show special love I had for you, my baby blue. What can I do? What can I say? Except I want you by my side. How can I show you? Show me the way. Don't you know the times I tried? Guess that's all I have to say. Set the feeling just so stronger every day. Just one thing before I go. Take good care, baby, let me know. Let it grow. Special love you had for me, my Dixie dear. Thank you very much. My name's Ettore Buzzini. This is Will Hart over here on the guitar, Rob Parks on the bass, Ruth Shumway on the fiddle.
I'm super glad to be here. It kind of was a last-minute thing. Oh, whew. Yeah, I guess I'm not done with puberty yet. So, well, we're gonna do a good old Flat and Scruggs song. I like them a decent amount. Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. It was long ago in the moonlight. We were sitting on the banks of the stream when you whispered so sweetly, I love you, as the waters murmured unto. Oh, they tell me your love's like a flower in the springtime blossom so fair, in the fall when it withers away, dear, and they tell me that's the way of your love. I remember the night, little darling, we were talking of days gone by, when you told me you always loved me, that for me your love never died. But they tell me your love's like a flower in the springtime blossom so fair, in the fall when it withers away, dear, and they tell me that's the way of your love. It was spring when you whispered spurs here, the flowers were blooming so fair, but today as snow falls around me, I can see that your love is not there. But they tell me your love's like a flower in the springtime blossom so fair, in the fall when it withers away, dear, and they tell me that's the way of your love. Oh, they tell me your love's like a flower in the springtime blossom so fair, in the fall when it withers away, dear, and they tell me that's the way of your love, and they tell me that's the way of your love. Well, I'm glad we got a good crowd here. Wasn't expecting it on such short notice. Is this your guys' first time seeing Ettore Band? Put a hand up. Okay, cool. Well, I guess we'll do an original song that I wrote. Have you guys ever heard of Old Crow Medicine Show? Well, if you guys know Mason, he played with them a couple years ago, last year or something. And he was playing with them, and I got to co-write this one with him and Tom Minty, which good friend of ours. And you, I guess, too.
Yeah. He's my friend too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, come on.
Any of you guys know Tom Minty? Okay, one. We go. This one is called I'll Try Not to Care. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. The fire in your eyes seemed to say we were right, but I never told you across the ocean. If I don't change notion, I just got to forget you if I can. I'm feeling so blue, I don't know what to do, because I'm head over heels in love with you. Oh, the night's sad and lonely, all I do is sit and worry. I just can't bear the thoughts of losing you. I'm feeling so blue, I don't know what to do, because I'm head over heels in love with you. Yeah, I'd like to be forgiven, but this life ain't worth living if I have to sit and worry over you. I'm feeling so blue, I don't know what to do, because I'm head over heels in love with you. I'm feeling so blue, I don't know what to do, because I'm head over heels in love with you. Well, I think it's about time that we slow it down for a song.
I think we earned it.
I think we earned it. I guess so. I still ate too much pizza.
Folks, Ettore's got a brand new record coming out sometime this year, and in the meantime, they keep releasing singles. The new one, Flowers, just came out the other day. We have some download, that's right. We have some download cards with us that you can find us on the set break and figure out how to get one of those and hear all this great new music that's coming out. It's pretty, I'm real excited to be here, walking around, looking at all the neat things here, seeing all the baseball players that played in Statesville. Who would have known?
Yeah. Well, here's a nice, we're in the wrong state, but this is a nice old song. I was actually just thinking about this thing called the Kentucky Meat Shower. And that's when a bunch of meat fell out of the sky in Kentucky. And I'm going to make a band called the Carolina Meat Shower. But first I got to make it shower meat. This one is called the Kentucky Waltz. this first set is mostly featured like traditional songs, traditional bluegrass songs, and old time songs like that Hangman's Reel. That was awesome.
Thank you.
And but this we're gonna in a probably 10 minutes we're probably gonna take a break, and then after that it'll be more originals. But this is another original song. It's actually, if you come talk to me after, I'll give you one of these download cards, and it's got 4 singles that one has not been released, so you guys are early birds on that one. But it's got 3 songs that have already been released and 1 unreleased, and this is one of them, and I'll give it to you for free. This one's called Don't Love Me. You ready? 1, 2, 3. How do you guys feel about Ruthie up here on the fiddle? She's all right. Well, she's going to do a fiddle song then.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
now we're going to do a decently old song. It's the oldest country song ever recorded, I'm pretty sure. And it's about a train that was going to Spencer. You guys may know the story of the wreck of the old 97. Well, actually, I learned not too long ago that a similar thing happened here in Statesville on the bridge, the Boston Bridge, I think. Here's the wreck of the old 97. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to get Will to come up and sing one.
Sure.
He is currently 24 years old.
22.
Oh, sorry. My bad. And he's from Asheville, but right now he's living in Johnson. He actually flew here on his plane.
Yep. Landed on the road right out here. Well, Ruth actually flew here too today.
Right, but I didn't pilot it.
Well, well, you flew here at about 550 miles an hour, I'm guessing.
Well, they were going too slow, so she did pilot it.
Well, I flew here today at about 130 miles an hour. So got me here, but not near as fast. Dark holler. I'd rather be in some dark hollow where the sun don't ever shine than to be here alone, just knowing that you're gone as I slowly lose my mind. So blow your whistle, freight train, carry me farther on down the track. I'm going away, I'm leaving today. I'm going, but I ain't coming back.
in some dark hollow where the sun don't ever shine, than to be in some big city in a small room with your love on my mind. So blow your whistle, freight train, carry me farther on down the track. I'm going away, I'm leaving today. I'm going, but I ain't coming back. I'm going to leave this country for a new love I have found. I'm going to the station to catch the next train that is southern bound. So blow your whistle, freight train, carry me farther on down the track. I'm going away, I'm leaving today. I'm going, but I ain't coming back. I'm going away, I'm leaving today. I'm going, but I ain't coming back.
Thank you.
Well, we're gonna do one more song and take a quick break. Then we'll be back in like 5 minutes. As one of our friends always say, we're gonna take a break for 5 minutes, and we'll be back in 15 or something. There was a third one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you. See you in a few. I hope you guys registered for MereFest tickets. Sorry? I'm about to draw these MereFest tickets.
These are the tickets. Oh,
Okay. Tina Sheets. Yay.
There's two more.
Two more?
There's still a chance.
Denise Ulmer.
That's it.
Ready? Ettore Buzzini. Oh, really? One, two, ready, go. From our first breath until our last, there's a question that we always ask. 2 steps forward and 3 steps back from the answer. Up and down, around and round, it twirls about, just barely out of reach. But it's simpler than it seems. Who am I? Oh, who am I? What's so one heart, one mind to find who I am? Who am I? What swirling blood that fills my chest? What clay and mud? What bones and flesh? What difference determines if I'm really different? For we all laugh and we all cry. We all live and we all die. There's pain and there's love inside every heart. Who am I? Oh, who am I? What's so one heart, one mind to find who I am? Or who am I? Oh, who am I? I'm just like you, looking, searching for the truth that's becoming me and becoming you with each breath. So I'll show you where the answer lies. Come and look deep in my eyes. Fear and weakness, sin and strife, courage, pride, and love and life. That's what you'll find when you look inside yourself. Who am I? Oh, who am I? What's so one heart, one mind to find who I am? Who am I? Thank you very much. Well, I guess all you guys heard this, but my name's Ettore. Ettore Buzzini. Buzzini I. Might be a weird one, so. Ettore Buzzini. It's a real common name around here.
He just learned that last year.
Yeah. Well, so that was another original song. It's Who Am I? And it's just, I'm still in high school, and it probably doesn't go way after high school, but I was thinking, there are these, girls feeling like, saying stuff like, no one will ever understand who I am, like, no one understands me. And I was just like, the idea for that song came to me because it's like, everybody is pretty much the same. And if you keep on worrying about who you are, you have to look into other people to understand. So this next one is the one that I actually released over the weekend, and it's called Flowers. So if you didn't get one of those cards already, come up to me after. I'll give you one. I'll explain how it works. But you can download all these songs off of it. 4 songs, and this one's called Flowers. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Side of laurel leaves, daily speckled in morning dew, a canvas of petals and floral blooms, where wildflowers painted a picture of you. In the brightest colors, the deepest hues, in the whole world over, from here to the moon. If I had every flower paint a picture of you, there wouldn't be enough for all I love about you. Smile with the warmth of your arms, daisies that laugh with your innocent charm, the tenderly falling from heaven above, the heart-beating roses, passionate love. In the brightest colors, the deepest hues, in the whole world over, from here to the moon. If I had every flower paint a picture of you, there wouldn't be enough for all I love. There wouldn't be enough for all I love about you. Now, a cool thing I like to do in my sets is sometimes try to weave a story throughout the whole thing. So we start off with Who Am I? Kind of introduce who am I? These are first thoughts. And maybe have some love, because every story has to have love for some reason. That's that flower song, but now you got to think of what you've done in an angry voice. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Is it true that I've lost you? Am I not the only one after all? This pain and sorrow
Darling, think what you've done. Heart to heart, dear, how I need you, like flowers need the dew. Loving you has been my life, love. Can't believe we're really through. Is it true that I've lost you? Am I not the only one after all this pain and sorrow? Darling, think what you've done. Take me back to old Virginia, where the mountains meet the sky. In those hills I learned to love you. Let me stay there till I die. Is it true that I've lost you? Am I not the only one after all this pain and sorrow? Darling, think what you've done. Is it true that I've lost you? Am I not the only one after all this pain and sorrow? Darling, think what you've done. Oh, darling, think what you've done.
Well, this next one is a song about grieving, and I think that fits in our story pretty nicely. Well, not nicely, but 1, 2, 3. See that train come on round the bend, carrying the one that I love. Her beautiful body is still here on earth, but her soul has been carried above. Body and soul, body and soul. That's how she loved me, with body and soul. Her hair was the color of the purest of gold. Her eyes were as blue as the sea. Her lips were the color of summer's red rose, and she promised she would always love me. Body and soul, body and soul. That's how she loved me, with body and soul. sinks low, the shadows will cover her face. As the last sun goes down, she's laid beneath the ground, and my teardrops are falling like rain. Body and soul, body and soul. That's how she loved me, with body and soul. That's how she loved that, with body and soul. Now after that, you gotta die yourself. So this is a song about the Norse legend of Ragnarok, and it's actually one of the first songs I wrote, but it's still one of my favorite. And it's about giving yourself up for something bigger than yourself. Because even though you know you're gonna die for this battle, you have to carry out your destiny. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I know the days are coming, I know they're coming soon. The days of my pending doom. I've gotta get ready, gather up my whole tools, so the prophecy says I'm going to lose. On the horizon, I see the ships that come from far away, a place where there's no light of day. If they take me anywhere up to their home base, after this war, there'll be no such place. Now the day is here that I waited for all eternity. How I lay on this cold ground, knowing this was meant to be. I gave him all, for no reason did I stop. I followed on my mind till I reached top. And I know the world is coming to an end, but I'm gonna fight, keep it now its plan. Ragnarok is coming, and there's no time to lose, but our destiny is one I cannot choose. Now the battle is over as I slowly fade away. This is my final dying day. I never wanted life to end, but it ends and turns black. Now my shattered soul has flown away, and it's never coming back. I knew the day was gonna strike, and now it's come and gone. The dark and deadly day of Ragnarok. So the next part of our journey is after the battle of Ragnarok. Now imagine that you've died and now you're in hell. And this is another old Greek. This is a Greek legend, and I wrote this solo banjo thing based on this Greek legend. And I want, when you guys hear it,
if you want, you can even close your eyes and try to imagine it happening. It's a programmatic, and you're supposed to imagine it happening, the story. And the story goes that deep in the underworld, long, long ago, I don't know about that part, but in the underworld, imagine that you're going through all these caverns and flying through these deep gorges, and there's like fire underneath you, and you get sucked into this chamber, the side chamber, and there's this egg, and it starts cracking, and the little light is coming through, and then it explodes, and out steps the god of love himself, Eros, and you just are in that moment before you get sucked back up into the current of the underworld. And this one is called The Birth of Eros. So just imagine the story unfolding. Meet me later. Well, next gig I have nearby, we're actually all going to go to Colorado in 2 weeks. It's pretty fun. And
It's not close by.
yeah, so if you guys want to come out on a Tuesday evening or whatever. Okay.
Will can fit us all in his plane, right?
Yeah, we're flying out there on my plane.
Well, next thing I have around here is actually, oh, I need to tell you guys about this place actually. This place called, have any of you guys heard of B Chord Brewing? Couple people? Well, so they just started up. They're in Granite Falls. They were actually up in Washington D.C. area before, but they're a bluegrass brewery, and they're actually gonna have the Traveling McCurry's pretty soon. They just really love the music, and they really want to get people like going into the shows and everything. So make sure to write that down, B Chord Brewery, and I'm gonna be playing there April 18th. Rob will be there, and so that's my next local gig around here, and that'll be a good time. And I'm also going to be playing at the Charlotte Folk Society Festival that same day. So if you guys, any of you guys have Facebook, Instagram? Yeah. Well, I also have cards, but any of you guys have Facebook or Instagram? Well, make sure to follow me on Facebook or Instagram. But make sure to follow me on there. And also, I have a bunch of these cards. So the way these cards work is they have a little code on the back, and you can download these 4 songs that I have released and unreleased. So make sure to come talk to me. I guess Ruth will have them too. You'll have some. And I'm giving out these cards. It's got flowers on it, actually.
Folks, when you scan the card, it'll ask for your email address, and that's a great way to let us know how to get in touch with you, to let you know about other great music happening in the area. Don't worry, we won't blow you up or send you too much, but when you scan that code, it'll ask for your email. And so basically you get some music, one of the songs which you'll be one of the only people in the world to have heard yet, because it's not even been released. And it'll give us a chance to let you know where you can come shaking howdy with us.
Okay, got to give you guys the lowdown on this next song, because it's kind of a wild one. I'll try to say it as fast as I can. So this is the final step in our journey where you've been in the underworld and you finally found love again. Now this is your resurrection. This is Mazeppa, the story of an old noble back in the 1500s who got sent to the King of Poland, and he was working in the King of Poland's court, and he had an affair with the king's wife. No. And the king found out, and as punishment, he stripped him naked and put him on a wild horse from Ukraine. And the horse ran all the way back into the middle of nowhere in Ukraine in the steppes. And like a week later, it just died of exhaustion. I had been running nonstop. And
Yeah,
the horse. Yeah, he wasn't running with the horse on top of him. And he goes down with the horse. He's strapped down to it. And he just accepts his fate and thinks about his life and falls asleep. But that's when, plot twist, he wakes up and he's alive. And it turns out these soldiers from the cavalry in Ukraine found him asleep and revived him. And they asked how he ended up like this. And so he tells them, and they're like, this is a miracle. This is a sign from God. So we're going to put you at the front of our cavalry for good luck. And I kind of added this little nugget for fun, is that they were coincidentally going to Poland. So that's how he gets his queen back.
His queen?
Now.
Is it really his queen?
One, two, ready, go. Once again, my name is Ettore Buzzini. This is Ruth Shumway on the fiddle. Rob Parks on bass. Will Hart on the guitar. He's 22. And I'm 18. I won't say any more ages, I promise. But we'll leave you with one more song. And this one, clap along and sing along. Especially if you like minions. Make sure to follow me on Facebook, Instagram. And ask for a card. I'll give you a card. One, two, ready, go, one. It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm like a hot air balloon, I could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way.
Because I'm happy.
Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof.
Because I'm happy.
Clap along if you feel like happiness is true.
Because I'm happy.
Clap along if you know what happiness is to you.
Because I'm happy.
Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here comes bad news, talking this and that. Give me all you got, baby, don't hold back. I could probably warn you I'll be just fine. No offense to you, but don't waste your time.
Because I'm happy.
Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof.
Because I'm happy.
Clap along if you feel like happiness is true.
Because I'm happy.
Clap along if you know what happiness is to you.
Because I'm happy.
Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. That's Rob Parks on the bass. Will Hart on the guitar.
Good night. Take a bow. Ready? I just do this.